Hello, and welcome to the Season 3 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series race. Hello, welcome to the Season 3 NRSL Universal Orlando Cup Series race number 19 here at Homestead. We are here for the second to last race of the regular season before our season finale for the regular season at Thornton. So we are back in Florida yet again after traveling from Florida to back to Florida. So we're in the southern part of Florida, in Miami and all that. And boy, oh boy, things are heating up, no pun intended. So 42 drivers here is a alternate week, so you're going to see a lot of drivers in their alternate scheme, so this should be very fun. Matt Dalio, he is on the pole. Second is Brody Talley. Third is Sky Commons. Fourth, Chris Washer. Fifth, Eugene DeMax. Sixth is Angel Navarro. Seventh is Trent Dunham. Eighth is Anthony Ritchie. Ninth is Kyle Miller. Completing top 10 is Seth Cole. Here's the rest of your starting lineup for today's race here at Homestead. And on the front row, we have Charles Sanford and James Qualls. And as you saw in the lineup, our previous race winner was none other than Joseph Onesto. Well, some good news and some bad news. The good news, though, Onesto won the race. Yes, he won. No, I want... Why is it going... McCurry? I want Onesto. There we go. Now, he won the race. But this was shortly after the news that Tom Notch Designs Racing will fold up at the end of this season. And that is just heartbreaking right there. What a bad timing that was, but we wish Joseph the best, though, in the future. What will happen, he is doubtful that he will come back to the NRSL in Season 4 for the Cup Series and for Season 5 for the Outback. So both the Nationwide and the Cup will be folding up at the end of this current season, so I don't know what will happen, but whoever will, whatever will happen with Onesto, we wish him the best in future endeavors. So we got about a few more seconds till the command, and here we go. We're going to get them to get the command right now. They have just given it. Matt Dalio, Brody Talley, they need some good runs in order to get themselves all settled up for a wild card there. Sky Commons, he is top 10 in points. He's been running very well, so he needs a good run. Drivers, though, are currently locked in. They include the following, and they're cars number 41, Mason Powers, and car number 42, and Kyle Keith. They are locked up, definitely, for sure. Austin Talley, it looks like he will be locked up with the 2 wins, from what we know of. And then I think there was another car. We'll get to that in just a bit. I believe, who was it? Memory's drawing a blank. Okay, so wonderful. I think Greg Jones was the other one. Here we go. Green flag is out. And actually, no, it wasn't Greg Jones. I think those were the only ones that I know of right now. But the green flag is out. 41 laps. And also, now this Homestead, we're switching over to a new Homestead. This is the day-to-night version. Now, the other Homestead was, I believe, 2013, but it needed some changes. Like, it needed a few wrecks or two. But, the racing, how they're going to be on this, is going to be downright crazy. We will possibly be seeing 3, possibly be seeing 4 wide. And if we see 5 wide, then who knows, shit will hit the fan. Nonetheless, though, we completed lap 1, which is a good thing. And lead them down. Oh, man, as they're getting close. At the line, they said it was Matt Dalio. Now Sky Commons is going to get the lead. And then car number 11 and car number 12 are bound for position number 2. So, Sky Commons, he has mentioned that he is definitely going to return next season. But as far as what ride, he may possibly be staying in the 24. We don't have full confirmation yet. Eugene DeMax is on the questionable of returning. He's hasn't said anything about his return, so we'll see about that. Trent Dunham, he says he will be returning next season, returning in the famous number 1. Kyle Miller's been unsure of the return. Navarro, now interesting news there is they're going 4 wide right there. Navarro said on Dally he's going to return as Dutton Shelton nearly making contact there, and they're starting 4 wide. Navarro said he will be out of the 23 this season and will be moving over to possibly the 25. I'm not sure yet what the confirmation is there, but we'll see what will happen. Well, we saw 4 wide earlier, but they're going to break free of it. And we're still caution free, which is very surprising, but, these guys, how they race, You know, wouldn't surprise me if they do reckon up. Oh my god, they're going 5. They're going 5 wide. Oh, shit. Oh, they're making 5 wide work, and they're going to settle back to 4. Oh, Jesus. How are they doing this? And turn 3 and 4 really where they make that situation worse. And, oh my god, these guys. This is allowing Commons to pull away, but, oh, dear God, Dada, don't do it. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, no. Oh, no. I swear to God, if we see 6 wide in this race, I wish Tanner was with me. Oh, Seth Cole in a very precarious spot. Nearly going into Shelton. We're still green somehow. 6 laps in. Oh, boy. Oh, they got really tight right there. Shelton had to tag the apron there. That killed some momentum on that pack, but these guys are still racing like if it's the last lap or something. Oh, my word. But we're going to keep it green for now. But Sky Commons trying to pull away, still yet to record a victory. Now, a lot of cars, as you can see, as we're still green, have alternate schemes. Sky Commons is one of them. Jeff James, Raymond Fisher, Greg Jones, James Qualls, Charles Samper, Cody Lamas, Becca Norman somewhat, Michael Walton, Michael White, Vernique is not, I couldn't find any for the 18. Kyle Keith is, Cole Daly is, Dylan Young is, Clint Spillman. Oh, close foul right there. Excuse me there. Anthony Ritchie, Charles Belding, David Rivera. Oh, close in the wall there, and there goes the field. Powers was another one. He just got dumped. Dunham. Alex May. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is getting crazy. And, oh, Pollard the third, and Batson. Pollard hit the wall. They're going to keep going, at least. Oh, there goes Pollard. He just got dumped. Burdick also goes around. Holy crap. Oh, Kyle Miller also involved. As he nearly hit Pollard. Matt Dahlia was another one. And the other one was Chris Washers. They nearly got in the 06. Caution is out, though. And I'm sorry for using a lot of language there. But wow, this is that's the craziest racing I've ever seen at Homestead. And, man, does it get me worried. Caution's out. Commons, that was not what he needed. Let's go take a look at what brought ourselves our first caution. I'll tell you one thing. Sky Commons had to be one lucky guy. He didn't have to be in that situation. They were going 5 wide right here. They made 5 wide work earlier. But Powers, man, was he in a terrible spot. And this is a guy that, you know, needs to stay in the top 10 so that way wildcard holders don't have to worry about. Right there, contact there to Washington Miller, to Brody Talley, to Matt Dallio, and to Seth Cole. Brody Talley saves the car right there in the 16 despite hitting the grass. So good save for the Granger car. He was another one that had that alternate scheme. Kyle Miller hits the right side with this car into the wall. Washer hits it. Powers gets a little bit of damage. Matt Dallio gets involved. Seth Cole, very lucky for Twin X Racing, though. He does not get any damage whatsoever. He drives away with a very clean car. Despite getting a little tap to the 11, he really didn't have, you know, a lot of damage. So good thing for that Hershey's Geico car there. So now we go up to Pollard the third. Oh, Chris Louvier and Kyle Keith hit the wall right there. They got each other there, but they saved it. Pollard the third in the 06, though, gets tagged by Batson into Spillman. Pollard the third, I thought was going to tag Spillman there, but the 10 car got very lucky. Pollard third slides, hits the wall. He keeps it safe, but his car is off the pace. And then you see right behind him, they're going 3, nearly 4 wide. They settle it back out to 3, and then Isaiah Bernique, unfortunately, is going to be an innocent victim, but Austin Talley's going to sideswipe the 06. 18's going to hook the 06. Hoti is barely going to get missed by this. Fisher's going to get a little piece of it, but he really doesn't get a lot of damage. And the 06 pounds the back end with the car into the wall. Bernique also goes sliding in the 18. So that was basically all what happened. So let's take you back to the green. Commons is your leader. Has given us 1 lap to go, and no drivers have retired out of the race. I am very surprised by this, but well, then again, it's the magic of this race. Joseph Nesto's got the fastest car. Wow. The previous race winner at Dubai, all of a sudden is the fastest car here in this track with a 28.362. He is currently running in the 12th position. Spillman was second fastest. He's actually top 30, I believe. Scott Collins is the leader. Second is Dunham. Third is Navarro. Fourth is Dunham. Fifth is McCurry. Sixth is Rory Talley. Seventh is Alex May. Eighth is Eugene Max. Ninth is Anthony Ritchie. Completing top 10 is Charles Belling. I made a mistake. Spillman's actually 13th. My bad. I did not see the 10 when the 62 was there. So good runs by Onesto and Spillman, and also for being the fastest car there. So very fast cars for both Onesto and Spillman. I just went too far there. Par third, he's really going to be behind, as well as Keith possibly. And Livier, I think, could be as well. Green flag is out, as I don't know why pace car goes through pit road, but okay then. Commons, though, he did not need that caution to come, because he had a big lead, and now Trent Dunham, Angel Navarro, they're all over his bumper. Angel, though, would love to get his second win of the season. He won earlier this season at, I believe, if my memory comes to me correctly, it was Charlotte, I believe. So, Navarro in that Wendy's car would really love a good victory. And look who's also there, Ian Dutta in the 32. One of two drivers of Twinks Racing, still with no win. The other one being Dylan Poteet, as Anthony McCurry nearly turned him there. Actually, Twinks Racing is putting McCurry in the Twinks sandwich, with McCurry being the meat in the middle. I'll tell you something, Onesto, being the previous race winner, he got a not bad qualifying start, and he's moving up. Same for Spillman. Spillman, though, not having the best of seasons. He's the worst out of drivers in the standings with the win. He is 40th in the points. If he can get that second win, it is safe to say he'll get himself into the wildcard hunt, undoubtedly. But he needs to survive well this race and move up to the front. Remember, there's 41 laps in this race. So, yeah. Commons, though, still pulling away from Trent Dunham and Angel Navarro by a little bit. Navarro trying to get on the inside of the one car for the second position, but can't do it. Battle for fourth, McCurry and Alex May for position. And Alex May trying to get that spot. McCurry trying to use the high line, and McCurry is going to get it. May trying to peek again, but that high line is just powerful when you don't have anyone on the inside line. Check it from the back of the field. 11 cars still in the back as usual. Greg Jones. 3 wide right there, nearly. That was Michael White, Michael Walton, and Jessica Shelton. There's Dylan Poteet, the other Twinks Racing car that hasn't won yet. Mountain Dew Baja Blast paint scheme there. Trying to go underneath Michael Norman for that position. And it looks like Poteet will get it. There's Lamas in the Excedrin Chevrolet right there, the throwback that he's got. There's Young in that Brad Keselowski 2008 Navy Ford Fusion. That's there. There's Onesto in the high line, Spillman in the middle. I believe there's a battle for the lead that's trying to heat up, and oops, and it was. But Dunham can't get that run. Navarro trying to catch up to Dunham's bumper, can't do it. He's getting reeled in by Anthony McCurry. Two of the international manufacturers doing well, Audi and Maserati. Maserati barely hanging on, though, on the outside line for position. Only one who's not doing well is the 06 Volkswagen Jetta. That's not doing well. So, Jetta last time by was 41st. I think he's still 41st now. Yes, it is. I'm sorry for the yawn. There's Livier. He's not having a good run. That's not what he needed, though. He's trying to get into the top 10 of points, and he needs every point possible. We're getting ready to complete lap number 20 right now. Now McCurry trying to get that third position from Navarro on that Wendy's Toyota Camry. McCurry having a good season right now. Trying to go underneath the 23. Navarro trying to get that run on the high line, and he's going to hold on. Now Dunham peeking the inside this time on Commons again. But this is where Dunham, he's probably not going to get it because that outside line is going to get a good run off here. And is that the case? Oh, Dunham's still hanging on, though. But I think, even though at the stripe, I think Dunham is going to lead it. Yes, it is. And this is where Commons, he's just going to get that run on the high line. Oh, no, Dunham still held on very well. Navarro, oh, McCurry's going to try to peek underneath. That 24 is trying to get in the high line. The top two have not won a race yet this season. Neither has fourth place. The only two that did is Navarro and May that are in the top 5. Already tallying the 6th position there. Dunham still trying to battle for that spot. And at the start will be 20 laps to go as we pass the halfway point. Still trying to get it. Dunham still trying to fight hard. McCurry's trying to peek now 3 wide for the lead. Wise move by McCurry there, trying to get that inside line going. Dunham trying to use the middle. Commons, though, he has just been having an awesome run in that high line. That's what really been helping him out. Alex May out of nowhere now coming forward wide for the lead. Brody Talley, David Rivera. Holy cow, new leader at the stripe. Who is it? And they gave it to Dunham. Wow, and this front pack here, they're really battling hard. Oh, Navarro, don't do it. Ooh, Navarro, that was a close call right there. Alex May still trying to get that lead, and he's going to get it. Alex May, who really had a terrible season last season, now is leading this race, trying to get his second win of the season, trying to help him out in the wild card hunt. Oh, 4 wide there. Man, they're getting really crazy up here. And Jackie Tang is now joining into the fray, nearly going 5 wide there. It's one place that you don't want to do it. Jackie Tang's joined, Jessica Sheldon. I like where Belding and Batson are away from that area, because they are away from there, they can avoid the wreck, and they can be leaders. Now Navarro, he said, screw it, I'm going to the inside, and undoubtedly, he's got a good run on that inside line. He's going to undoubtedly get that lead at the stripe. Oh, there goes DeMax and Rivera Dutta, and around they go. That's a caution. Oh, and they piled into the middle of the field. Richie, Poti, oh, I can't see through the smoke. Har the third, Washer, I think Powers got held up from the mess. Louvier, lucky break for him. Vernique may have had a piece. Powers, oh, Washer did get involved. Kyle Miller, there's Richie in smoke and heavily damaged. Walls, Fisher, Dalio, I believe Kyle Keith, yeah, he did get involved. Got rear end damage. Seth Cole may have gotten away with it. Dutta, though, that's a tough break. One of Twin Lakes Racing drivers that hasn't won yet. Poteet, the other one being involved. Well, these guys are going to be settling down, which is a good thing. Caution's out. Let's take a look at that second caution. Well, these guys, they know how to race. But there comes a point where it gets too crazy. Right there, you're going to see Ian Dutta, David Rivera make a little contact. Rivera goes into his teammate Brody Talley, who goes into Eugene DeMax. They clip each other, and then they slide in front of Ian Dutta. There's where the caution is going to come out, right there. Now, here's the thing that I don't know. DeMax also gets Dutta right there, goes into the inside wall, but something creates an incident where Richie plowed into that instant battle. He had nowhere to go. There's Richie, you see 38. Oh, and I think I know what's going to happen. DeMax is sliding up the track, and the first car that's going to get involved is the 38, and oh, it is, and ah. Oh, Norman got tagged by the 20. Poteet slams into the wall. There's Norman. That's Curtis Shelton. Vernique Cole. Fisher got held up. He made it through unscathed. Kyle Keith managed to woe up in time, as well as Dalio and Mason Powers. Miller just blindly runs into the 32. Pollard runs into the 43, and then Washer goes into Pollard. So, tough break right there. And DeMax actually got stuck. No, he didn't. Okay, I thought he did. That was a big incident right there. Caution's out. And lucky thing, too, is Louvier came off of forward. These guys on the backstretch. So, lucky break for the Louvier right there. Caution's out. Let's take back to the green. Race cars give us one left to go, so just jive the pit road. We do have some drivers in the race, including Qualls, Norman, Poteet, Dutta, and Richie. DeMax is one lap down. This will be the only time they'll go double file on this restart. With the lap car DeMax, too, it won't be good. Top 10 rundown at the stripe will be Navarro, McCurry, May, Brody Talley, Tang, Dunham, Belding, Shelton, Batson, and Commons. That's your top 10. Onesta, our previous race winner, is in 11th. So pace cars down. 11 to go at the stripe. Green flag is out. Navarro got a great jump. DeMax. Oh, man, this is where it's going to be bad right here. Who's going to be the noob going to the inside line? Oh, and it's going to be Onesto. No, it's going to be Becker. No, it's going to be Spillman. Oh, Spillman. Man, just not having the season to remember. And Spillman trying to push the 12 to the high line where he needs to be. And that's where the 10's going to break free. But the 88 got held up now. In a very bad spot. We're keeping an eye on the lap car here. Hopefully not making a big nuisance out of himself. And it looks like these guys are going to be okay. Now he's still getting held up. Man, that 88 car must be screaming at the 12 to move out of the way. Now Michael White, who was behind the 88, is going to make a move. So some damaged cars are now going to catch up. So 10 laps to go. We'll be at the stripe. And here comes McCurry for the lead. The 61 Audi. We saw Maserati get their first victory. The first of the international manufacturers, or foreign, that's not in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win. How would it be for Audi to get their win? Audi's trying to make their statement known. Alex May right behind him in the 30. Trying to get his second win of the season to really produce a good season after a horrible last season he had. The same could also be said for, for, who was it? For Norman and for Daly. Those are a few examples. And McCurry's going to lead at the line there. Alex May trying to peek to the inside of McCurry 3 wide. Oh, that was a little tight right there. May's now going underneath for that lead. Tang's now trying to get the 4th position. These guys are racing hard. 8 laps to go. Next time by. Don't forget about that 46 of Batson, the 14 of Belding. They're trying to get wins. Shelton, she would love to get a win there. One in the Outback, hasn't won yet for Cup. Had been screwed a few times as well. Oh, a car was on pit road. Who was that there? I think it was a damaged car, but that was Washer. Yep, that was. And I think they're going to make... just a quick service and go. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a scheduled stop or something. I don't know. But McCurry out in front, though. Washer, he is on turn number 2 right now. And there's McCurry and Navarro. I just hope these guys don't approach Washer and they're going to be having a bad LePage moment. McCurry, though, with 7 to go. Out in front, Navarro in the Wendy's Toyota Camry against the Audi RS4 of McCurry. McCurry's got that experience, and the best strategy there is to be on the outside line. No one's helping the 23. That's a good thing by the 61. And McCurry, and I think the 5 has got the RTP, or return to pit glitch, and yep, he does. Oh, that's wonderful. And Washer having another bad run. It's not looking good for the champ. It looks like he's got to rely on that LCQ at Talladega, safe to say. Now Navarro, he's going to get some help, and Keith Batson's coming up. Taking the 3rd spot away from Belding. 5 laps to go. This time by. Navarro, I think that run and more of those people coming is going to help the 23 try to get that lead, but McCurry's still using that outside line, still holding on. That 61 car is not giving up. Belding on the high line. Batson in the middle. Dunham. Now Ernesto. Holy crap, Ernesto. Can he get 2 in a row? The Top Notch Designs Maserati. That's Washer back in the pits again. 4 laps to go. Navarro can't get the run for that lead. McCurry's still leading. Where did Ernesto come from? Holy crap, I didn't even see him up there at all. Oh, as he nearly got tagged by Becker. That was a close call there. And Spillman, that 10 car. He still has some time, but that time is running out for that GoDaddy Chevrolet. He needs to get up there. Jeff James is caught up. And Cody Lamas, Jessica Shelton, Greg Jones is caught up. Seth Cole's somewhat caught up as well. 3 to go. Uh-oh, that's Washer right there. Oh, Washer, don't you do it. Stay there. Do not merge. Not merge. Do not merge. Oh, and he's going back down pit road. Good move by the 5. Navarro again trying to go for that lead. 2 laps to go at the stripe. Who's going to lead this lap? Oh, I think they gave that one to McCurry. They're also catching up to Eugene and Max. That's a Ford right there. This could help Batson, who's a fellow Ford companion. No relation of the team to Penske is the 46. It's his own team of Batson Racing. Navarro's still trying to get that lead. Hopefully he doesn't get screwed by lap traffic. Oh boy, DeMax. If I were you, get out of there. Oh God, here we go. McCurry's going to get held up. Navarro's got the lead. White flag is out. McCurry gets screwed again of a victory. Oh, that's a close call there. They're going to keep it going. Back at the front. Here comes Batson for the lead. The 46 Hasakola Ford was one of the last cars to get in via the customs. Navarro and Batson. Where did Joshua Balkin come out of nowhere in the 3rd spot? Here we go. On to turn 3. on to turn number 4 for the final time. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Angel Navarro for BK Racing, the only participant for BK Racing, his second win of the season and of his career in the Cup Series. The Wendy's Toyota Camry has done it here at Homestead. Solid, solid, solid job for him. That was huge. Oh, and Young just got taken out right there. What was that about? Oh, they're really... Oh, God. They were stacking up and crashing. Oh, and Curtis just... GG, guys. GG. What the hell happened there? I'd like to know what happened to Young. Shit. Let's see what happened. Actually, let's pause this, too. But it is official, though. Oops, and I went too far. Alright, let's fast forward. Let's see, get around to Max. I think what happened was that they got stacked up. Yeah, oh, he got in the Spillman. Young was not paying attention at all. Michael White plowed into Seth Cole right there. Goes into Brody Talley and just... Wow, I have no idea what these guys were thinking. Then Ramey Fisher plows in. That Max barely avoids it. Cole Daly plows in. David Rivera said, fuck it, I'm coming in as well. Matt Dalio joins the party. Right there. And then DJ Curtis, well, noob status material here. There you go. Did they teleport to Carter Pit Road? Really? Oh, that was Samper, I think. But, yeah, so we're going to get, let this continue. But, here's the results, though, as they are now official in the books. So, congratulations to Angel Navarro on the second win of the season, and the frame rates are going down. I have no idea why. There we go, they're back up. Navarro with the win, Batson second, Balkan third, Ting fourth, Shelton fifth, sixth, Samper, seventh, Bonesto. Great run for him after winning last race. He'll end up 7th. Good job for him. McCurry will end up 8th after being screwed, but a good run for him. Next to Sky Commons and running at the top 10, Stephen Becker. Hasn't had a good season at 79, but that's a good run, though. Michael Waldnews, 41st in points. Will end up 11th. 12th, Cody Lamas. 13th, Nick Smith. 14th is Jeff James. 15th is Trent Dunham. 16th, Austin Talley. 17th, Greg Jones. 18th, Alex May. 19th, Chuck Belding. And completing the top 20 is Brody Talley. 21st on down is Seth Cole, Clint Spillman, Dylan Young, Michael White, Kyle Keith, Ramian Fisher, Cole Daly, Dave Rivera, Matt Dalio, Isaiah Bernique, and then the rest of the cars that finished on the race, on the lead lap, DJ Curtis, Mason Powers, Kyle Miller, Chris Levier, and Steve Haller third from 31st through 35th. Eugene DeMax was 2 laps down, 36th, and Chris Washer with that return to pit glitch was 6 laps down, 37th, and then the rest of the cars, Richie, Dutta, Poteet, Norman, and Qualls, all retire the race. So thank you guys for watching. If you like this race, be sure to give it a like, comment your thoughts on this race, subscribe to be a part of the NRSL. I will see you guys for round number 20 at Thornton. The final race of the regular season is coming. So till then, who makes the chase, who doesn't, and we will see you guys later. Till then, goodbye everybody.